Alright YouTube, so I just wanted to do a quick video review of this Biglots greenhouse that I bought. I actually bought it during the winter to keep some of my plants alive and to hopefully start some seeds early. I'm actually very impressed with this greenhouse. I forget exactly what it cost, but it was something like $60 to $70. In my opinion, it's definitely worth the investment. It's pretty easy to install and put up. It took me about an hour. Didn't even have to read any directions. So I'll show you around. So this is the Biglots greenhouse. As I said, it took about an hour to put this up. I don't think I get everything fastened completely. It's got a little bit of a lean to it, but that's nothing that can't be fixed up. I've done, obviously, a couple secondhand alterations to it. Let's take a look inside. Just by putting this shelf up here and some other shelves to stabilize. My only one complaint that I would have with this greenhouse is the shelving. The shelves are little aluminum metal shelves. They're not very sturdy. They don't fit exactly on a greenhouse. So a lot of these I actually have screwed down, if you can see. I can't really see what I'm filming right now. But I have them just tied down with little zip ties. During the winter, I had this out here. This was just on the lowest setting. It barely took any energy. It really didn't raise my electric bill up any. And I also had a heat lamp mounted up here that just shined down. So everything pretty much grew in the winter. There were a couple nights where I forgot to turn the heat on, and it's my fault, and got a couple dead ones from it. That's pretty much it. But as you see, all my plants are doing pretty great. I've got a lot of flowers that are blooming up right now. They're going to need to be transplanted into even bigger pots here pretty soon. And I just did these about a week ago. I actually planted these seeds about 2 to 2.5 weeks ago, and they're already at these size. Also got some herbs, some babies that are trying to come up. My sage is coming back to life after being dead throughout the winter, which is pretty cool. Got some catnip, some chamomile, some chives, some basil, lots of other stuff that I planted up. I don't have a list of everything in front of me right now. I've also got some tomatoes coming up. My thyme here, which is completely taken off. I need to trim back the flower heads off of them, if you can see those. But yeah, overall, this greenhouse, well worth $60 to $80 at Biglots. I know sometimes I think it goes on sale when it's not in season. That was not my case. I was hoping so. I was hoping I could pick it up for $20, but yeah, that just didn't work. So what I did was, these aren't bolted down. These are just pressure treated wood that I got at Home Depot, like, you know, $8. And then these are repurposed wood pallets that we cut off of some pallets that we picked up that didn't cost us anything. I tie these down. Some of them are not tied down because they've got heavy weight on them. I don't really see a need for it. And then I picked this up at Home Depot for like $2. So, all in all, not a huge investment, more of an investment of time keeping the plants going, making sure they stay watered. Which, surprisingly, this greenhouse does a really great job when the door is actually shut and folded down of actually getting all the gases from the water and everything going in here, and it actually has the rain effect. These, the roof, the top, will actually droop down and rain back onto the plants. So if you leave them for a day or two, it's not really too big of a deal. But yeah, so I'd say between 1 and 5 stars, I'd give this greenhouse 4 stars. Again, this is the Biglots greenhouse. This here is one that I bought a couple years ago. It was the first little greenhouse I bought from them, and this one was actually about $20. I do have some plants going in here. I decided just to put it right next to the big greenhouse and see how they look together. All in all, pretty good. Gonna get rid of that dead tree. Don't know what happened to that, and I've got to cut the grass around it. I just cut my lawn today. I'm about to weed eat and get rid of all the weeds there. Hoping to get some hummingbirds here soon. It's the first year I've ever done any kind of hummingbird feeders. So we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our Facebook page. It's called Our Tiny Cabin Project. You should be able to pull it up just like that. Or down below in the comments, I will actually post a link to that. Make sure to also check out my other videos because we're doing a lot of projects right now with converting a tiny cabin that we bought into a full tiny house. It's out in the country. It's beautiful out there, and we're hoping to get it done soon. So stay tuned. Thank you guys.